Aetherdrift is here aiming to shake up Pauper's stalled meta, and today I've compiled a list of the top 10 cards that could see play in the format. But before we dive in, let's examine the set's mechanics and their potential impact on Pauper. Start Your Engines is a new ability that grants speed, if you haven't already gained the speed that turn. This speed increases once per turn whenever your opponent loses life, up to a cap of 4. While this isn't as impactful as Monarch or Initiative, it does have specific payoffs. Unfortunately, the ones introduced to Pauper so far are underwhelming. Exhaust is an activated ability that can only be used once per game. While this seems restrictive, you can reuse it by returning the card to your hand and replaying it or bouncing it. However, since its effectiveness depends on its payoffs, this mechanic is unlikely to shake up Pauper either. That said, Aetherdrift reintroduces and supports some old mechanics: mounts, vehicles, and cycling, leading us to some of the set's best cards. Beast Rider Vanguard is a great mana sink that lets you draw your entire deck in mana-heavy strategies like Walls or Elves. Unlike Vivian's Grizzly, this card lets you hit other permanents like lands or combo pieces, like Freed from the Real, turning it into a potential game-changer for those archetypes. Iberic Omnivore is a hopeful revival piece for Stompy decks, especially alongside Burning Tree Emissary. If Stompy gets more support, this could be a key card. Packdoll Terror is a high-potential card for artifact-heavy decks, where it can generate significant value. While it won't break Pauper on its own, a creative brewer could push it to its limits. Kickoff Celebrations is similar to Bitter Reunion but harder to activate, as it requires max speed. This makes it trickier to use, but its effect remains powerful in the right deck. Burner Rocket is a versatile vehicle that pairs well with aggressive creatures, allowing you to push early damage before becoming a creature itself. However, it's somewhat fragile in a format dominated by small creatures. Chitin Gravestalker represents a strong inclusion for Dredge-style decks, offering an alternate win condition alongside riding Necromass. Its black color identity also opens up possibilities for mono-black builds. Magma Kin Artillerist is the most hyped card of the set, thanks to its synergy with Snake Umbra, Ophidian Eye, and Tandem Lookout, enabling potentially infinite damage combos. While 2-card combos have been unreliable in Pauper before, this one has players excited. Dynamite Diver is an excellent payoff for vehicles, easily crewing options like Marauding Dreadship and Raider Scarva. While not a top-tier card yet, the right support could turn it into a staple. With Bonder's Ornament banned, mid-range decks have struggled to find a solid replacement. While Veloheart Pike isn't colorless, it provides ramp and an additional attacker, making it valuable for decks like Jund midrange. The incidental life gain is a nice bonus. Mulldrifter is a new take on Mulldrifter, but without Evoke, meaning it will always cost 5 mana. However, it makes up for this with an extra point of power and the ability to dodge sorcery speed removal. Finally, Grim Bubble deserves a special mention as a repeatable artifact that synergizes exceptionally well with Glint Hawk and Korsky Fisher. It joins Tiding Blade as one of the best recent additions to Pauper.